occupation in 1943, something extraordinary happened. Ordinary Danish citizens, fishermen, doctors, students, and housewives organized one of the largest civilian rescue operations of the war. Over the course of a few weeks, they secretly moved nearly 7,200 out of 7,800 Danish Jews across the narrow sound to neutral Sweden in fishing boats, ferries, and small craft. The Danish resistance and ordinary people worked together with almost no central organization. They hid Jews in hospitals, churches, and private homes while arranging the boat crossings under the noses of the German occupiers. In the end, over 95% of Denmark's Jewish population survived, the highest survival rate of any occupied country in Europe. It remains one of the most powerful examples of what a population can do when it collectively refuses to cooperate with evil. Chiune Sugihara was a Japanese diplomat stationed in Lithuania in 1940. As the Nazis and Soviets closed in, thousands of Jewish refugees desperately needed a way out of Europe. Sugihara began issuing transit visas through Japan, even though doing so directly violated orders from his own government. For weeks, he and his wife worked almost non-stop, handwriting visas by hand for up to 18 hours a day. He continued writing them as he was being recalled and while boarding the train out of the country, throwing signed visas out the train window to people on the platform. Historians estimate he saved between 6,000 and 10,000 Jewish lives. After the war, Sugihara was forced to resign from the Japanese diplomatic service for disobeying orders. He lived in relative obscurity until the 1960s, when some of the people he saved began searching for him. In 1985, Israel honored him as one of the righteous among the nations. The 442nd Regimental Combat Team was a U.S. Army unit made up almost entirely of Japanese-American soldiers, many of whom had their families being held in internment camps back home. Despite facing racism and having their loyalty questioned, the 442nd became the most decorated unit in American military history for its size and length of service. They fought with extraordinary bravery in Italy and France, particularly during the brutal fighting in the Vosges Mountains to rescue the Lost Battalion, a trapped Texas unit. The 442nd suffered devastating casualties. In one battle alone, they took over 800 casualties to rescue 211 men. Their unofficial motto became, "Go for broke." Many of these soldiers returned home after the war to find that their families had lost everything during internment. Yet, they had fought harder than almost any other unit to prove their loyalty to a country that had deeply betrayed them. These 5 stories show different faces of the war: strange battlefield alliances, brilliant deception, quiet civilian courage, individual moral defiance, and heartbreaking loyalty under injustice. Each one is true. Each one deserves to be remembered. Which of these stories surprised you the most?